Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and recently we got even more class updates announced for the future build of the Dragonflight beta. This set of updates addresses a lot of the community's concerns and feedback regarding the design and changes to a few of our favorite playstyles. With this recent blog post primarily highlighting some of the major adjustments and improvements for the class of Druid, Monk, Rogue, and Hunter, which includes even more talent optimization, new talent choices that redefine your gameplay, as well as new opportunities for added group utility. There's a good chance that this list isn't final, and we'll see even more class changes and improvements for the upcoming build of the Dragonflight beta. But in today's video, I want to go over all of the upcoming class improvements we know of so far. But right before that, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you are reminded, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as to the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you want to get regular updates about the next World of Warcraft expansion of Dragonflight. First, we got changes to the class of Druid, starting with the spec of Feral. And only recently, Feral Druids saw their talents completely revamped. This initial update took a lot of feedback from the player community, greatly improving their available gameplay choices, and created even more build variety. In this recent announcement, Feral Druids are seeing even more improvements and adjustments on the horizon. Some of those updates include changes to help enhance the overall talent layout, spreading out your talents so you don't see all of your AoE and single target enhancements stashed away to one side, reallocating some of your resource generation options with clear pathways that promote either calm point generation or energy management. And we see even more improvements to the ability of Berserk, which is meant to be the Feral Druid's most impactful DPS cooldown, though Berserk generally struggles to retain any value in pure AoE encounters. Berserk is being adjusted to support the ability of Swipe in the future update. Similar to the ability of Shred, Swipe will start generating bonus combo points while Berserk is active, which will hopefully help bolster the Feral Druid's output in pure AoE encounters. Restoration Druids are also seeing even more talent tree adjustments. Primarily, they're seeing more tree optimizations, with more talents becoming interconnected, which hopefully broadens your build possibilities and makes some of your talent options a little bit less limiting. We also see a new talent of Cenarius' Guidance, which supports Tree of Life gameplay, causing you to gain clear casting every 6 seconds inside of your Tree of Life form. And Tree of Life gains new cooldown reduction benefits. You shave off seconds off of the ability cooldown whenever a life bloom blooms or a regrowth crits. We're also seeing a handful of updates for the spec of Mistweaver Monk, which includes adjusting the position of certain talent options in order to reduce the blockage that some talent nodes create. The talent of Jade Bond is getting greatly amped to give monks two choices of gameplay, either a shorter cooldown for more intermittent uses or a longer cooldown but with a much greater output value. The talents of Unison and Restorative Proliferation are found towards the center of the rows in order to create less build limitations. Finally, Thunder Focus T can be modified to grant bonus charges to certain specific abilities. 2 talents have been added to modify which abilities can gain bonus empowerment. One of these talents supports a Fistweaver-oriented melee playstyle, while the other enhances the ranged healer Mistweaver gameplay. Next, we see upcoming updates and improvements for the class of Rogue, starting with our class talent trees, which are going through quite a few changes. Certain underwhelming talents like Improved Sap are being replaced with talents like Blackjack, where Sap and Blind will cause your targets to become less combat effective. Defensive effects like Cheat Death and Elucidness are being made much easier to access. Abilities like Mark for Death and Deeper Stratagem will now share a capstone talent node. The talent of Resounding Clarity will be cheaper to pick up and will greatly empower the damage value of more of your finishers. Both Lethality and Alacrity will cost less talent points to max out, giving you more freedom on how you spend your common points, making abilities like Mark for Death, Deeper Strat, and Cold Blood much easier to pick up. Besides the base rogue updates, subtlety rogues are getting even more changes. A new capstone talent has been recently announced. Good chance I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, but the new talent is called the Dance Macabre. Shadow Dance will increase the damage of your attacks by 10%, stacking for every new ability used against your target, as long as your abilities do not repeat. This talent would allow subtlety rogues to gain massive burst value, as long as they're extra careful with their damaging rotation. This talent option allows certain abilities like Gloomblade and Sepsis to gain ever-growing value, as they will add much needed variety into this brand new subtlety rogue gameplay playstyle. Next, we have updates for the class of Hunter. One of the biggest changes hunters will be seeing in this upcoming build is the changes to their new Sentinel ability, which functions similarly to the Kyrian Covenant Hunter effect, allowing the hunter to track their target even when they're hiding behind a line of sight. Sentinel can be upgraded with either of the two bonuses, either sharing this line of sight buff with your entire party, which gains benefits inside of PvP situations, or in an upcoming update grant your party bonus leech as well as 10% magic damage reduction, which turns this ability into a defensive group utility. Next, we have changes to the ability of Binding Shot, which has been reverted back into a proper stun, sundering any enemies that break the tether instead of rooting them in place. But the root effect from Binding Shot isn't completely gone, rather reincorporated as an entirely new talent effect that will instead enhance the Tar Trap ability with new entrapment benefits. And for now, that's going to be all of the updates and improvements announced for a handful of our classes in the future upcoming Dragonflight beta build. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the upcoming talent tree improvements for the class of Rogue? What do you think about the new talent that Subtlety will be receiving in the future build? What are your thoughts about the class updates coming to Hunters, Druids, and Monks? And what other class playstyles would you want to see improved in a future Dragonflight beta build? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. As per always, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single video and a live stream, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video update or discuss these recent class changes with the rest of the channel community. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.